Of course, now I feel like if I don't start off with, "Hi, my name is Arlena Cesare, and you're watching My Gay Diary," then I'm not starting off right. I feel like that's become a part of this show. So, welcome back to My Gay Diary. My name is Arlena Desiree, and in today's episode, we are going to be talking about children. More specifically, we are going to be talking about children's exposure to LGBTQIA plus human beings. So, over the years, I have heard many parents say, "I don't have a problem with people being gay. I just don't want that stuff in front of my kids." And to those parents, I think it's fair enough to ask, well, then why does my child have to be exposed to heterosexuality? If your child is too young to talk about homosexuality, then they should also be too young to be exposed and talked about heterosexuality. So, the thing is that a lot of these comments are deeply, deeply rooted in homophobia. A lot of these straight parents that have these types of concerns about their child being exposed to homosexuality and the homosexual agenda fear that if their child is exposed to this too early, that will cloud their judgment and therefore turn their child homosexual. A moment of silence for those parents, because I do not know if it is not clear yet, but your child being homosexual, heterosexual, being transgender, being queer in any way is not a reflection of their environment. It is a reflection of who they are. How many queer people do you know that were raised in straight, dare I say, strictly straight homes that have then turned out to be queer? I'm one of them. I grew up in a house, in a family that was not accepting at all, and we still got a queer little me. Your child should feel like they can come to you as a parent or a guardian and talk to you about them being queer. Not that should even be a conversation like, you guys, let's just get over it. If somebody's straight, they're straight. If somebody's gay, then they're gay. Let's move. Like, there are big things happening in the world. Why are we talking about somebody's sexual orientation? That has nothing to do with you. But your home should be safe enough for your child to come and have that conversation with you. By you creating this hostile environment where you're trying to force something upon your child, you are not letting this child be who they are. If they're straight, then they're gonna be straight. And if they're gay, they're gonna be gay. You can't shelter your child from themselves. And I think more parents should understand that. I'm making this video in hopes to reach those parents who think like this. Or if you know somebody who is a parent that thinks like this, let's help make a positive change in the world. Your child is not too young to learn about being queer, because they're not too young to learn about heterosexuality. They'd see it with you. Now, I think it is important to note that a lot of people associate homosexuality with a sexual aspect. There is a very heavy sexual connotation attached to the idea of being queer. We're more than just sex, you guys. We are more than just sex. I am a full functioning human being outside of my sex life. If we can manage to separate sex from being queer, then we can have these conversations with children. This has been a really fun episode. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.